last December, DC, we said, hey, this is a crossroads fight for Tony Ferguson. He loses that fight. So then what is this fight at this point for Tony Ferguson? I mean, is this do or die? Like, how do we characterize this fight for Tony Ferguson?
I mean, we have now entered into some really dangerous territory for Ferguson, because when you have won the interim title and you had won 12 fights in a row and you get beat up in the way that he did by Justin Gaethje, and then he gets beat up, I mean, equally as bad against Charles Oliveira, you take a step back. Now, hey, is Beneil Dariush a real step back? From those guys, it would seem that way, but he's still one of the top 10 guys in the world who is on an absolute roll. If he goes out there and he dominates Tony Ferguson, Tony's not that young himself, because if we had the conversation about Cowboy earlier, do we start to have that same type of conversation about Tony Ferguson if he gets beat up again by Beneil Dariush? I mean, it is do or die, Ariel. He's in some dangerous, dangerous territory if you're Tony Ferguson.
And Beneil Dariush is no slouch. This guy's looked amazing as of late.
No.
You know, very, very quiet, unassuming, doesn't talk about it, won 6 in a row, has developed a ton of power in his hands. I mean, this is a dangerous fight for Tony, right? I mean, this is a seriously dangerous fight. This is as dangerous, in my opinion, as the Charles Oliveira fight.
Oh, it's as dangerous. It's about as dangerous as it comes, because Beneil Dariush not only is a fantastic grappler with wrestling ability, he not only has tremendous power, but Beneil Dariush has an iron chin, and he's willing to just walk through the fire in order to get to his opponents. I mean, we have seen him do things lately, just be in these knockdown, drag-out wars, and always the guy that ends up on the right side in the last 6 fights. He's going to push Tony. He's going to make Tony fight. Now, Ariel, Tony has made some changes to his training. He has done some things differently in the build-up to this one. Let's see if those things pay dividends as he goes into the fight.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see. You know, he's been doing a lot of training at Wildcard. And, you know, typically I don't love when MMA fighters start to focus too much on pure boxing training, because as we have seen in the past, it affects their style. But with Tony, who has been a little, dare we say, reckless at times and taken a lot of damage, I do think having those fundamentals in his back pocket would help him, right? I mean, like, to be a little more conservative with his striking and take less damage. Do you not agree? He should take a little less damage at this point, right? Be a little less crazy?
I do. I do agree. I do agree. It's just always funny watching you try to navigate how to say things so that people don't get mad. Because people always take everything the wrong way, and they just get mad. So it's like, I can see you like trying to navigate the way that you want to say this to make sure that Tony Ferguson doesn't end up in your DMs. But guess what? No matter what you say, they're all going to end up in the DMs anyways. Yes, Tony Ferguson takes too much damage. He needs to understand head movement. First, and also, Tony Ferguson needs to learn to box a little bit, because for all the success he's had, he does some weird things in there. Throws back fists, elbows, like spinning. He does a lot of weird things. A little more traditional approach can't really hurt him.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.